Thank you, Madam Toastmasters, fellow Toastmasters, and honored guests. I am Mien, and I have a dream. What nationality are you? I'm Mien. Are you Chinese? Are you Vietnamese? Or are you from Cambodia? These are typical reactions I get from people when I tell them that I'm Mien. Generally, there's not much awareness in the world about the Mien people. For the audience in this room tonight, you have a chance to learn about the Mien people, the challenges they face in society, and what is in the works to address those challenges. I am Mien. Mien is a minority group with large population living in China, Laos, Thailand, North and South Vietnam, and United States. There's a small number of Mien settled throughout other parts of the world. The total population is about 2 million. There's very little written about the Mien. That's probably why we're unknown to the world. The Mien people didn't have a formal written language. In the 1940s, the missionaries helped develop a writing system using Romanized script. That system was not widely accepted until it was revised in the 1990s. Because of this late arrival of the writing system, there's not much literature in Mien language. This makes it really hard for us to discover Mien history and also preserve the Mien culture. It also resulted in a large portion of Mien population not being able to read and write. This illiteracy prohibits the Mien people to advance in society. A majority of the Mien population in the world live in poverty and in a poor sanitation environment. Some of the Mien have migrated to the United States as political refugees. The US government granted us refugee asylum because we supported the CIA in the secret war in Laos. I was among the 25,000 Mien refugees escaped the communist persecutions. In the United States, we were cast into a world of new language, new culture, and new system. It was not very aerating experience, but very suffocating experience. Because children learn new language, adapt the new culture and systems faster, they became the caretakers of the family. Children became the parents, and the parent became the children. Life had been very difficult for both the children and the parents. The first generation Mien that came to the United States didn't speak English. They were also from the pre-literal society, a generation that does not read and write their own language, native language. Gradually, the Mien adults and leaders lost their status, communities lacked leadership and role models. Youth lost their culture and values and lost direction in their lives. A small number of young Mien were able to weather the storm of cultural shock, parenting responsibilities, and of course, generation gap issues. They are educated, attain good careers. Still, many have drowned in that social storm. Deprived education, which prevent them to get a decent job. These young men kind of lost in the bottom rung of the economic ladder. And this trend continues from generation to generation until intervention takes place. This brought me to establish the Mien global nonprofit known as Mien International Enrichment Network. This organization's mission is to enriching the lives of the Mien people globally. The organization is set to achieve 4 objectives. First is to launch an online Mien resource center, which will provide resources to create awareness in the non-Mien community about the Mien people. It also will provide literatures in the Mien language to help Mien in every nation to become literate. Literacy leads to education. Education leads to opportunities in economic and social advancement in society. Second is to collaborate with other organizations, educational institutions, and government agencies to discover Mien history and preserve our culture. Having awareness and appreciation of one's history and culture develop a strong self-identity for young people. This will create pride in who they are and will increase their confidence and enhance their success. Third is to promote healthy and safe environment in the Mien communities. Good health and a living condition that is safe and sanitized enhance the quality of life. And the fourth objective is to promote community, economic, and social development among the Mien in all nations. Having a common place for people to gather for community functions, cultural festivities, and worship will create opportunities for fellowship, collaboration, and common goals. This which will foster healthy communities. Also providing a system of sustainability for food production and efficient distribution will help prevent food scarcity and reduce poverty. In conclusion, I've told you that the Mien people are a small minority group of people scattered all over the world. They predominantly living in rural areas with poor health and lack of education, which prevented them to prosper in society. The Mien International Enrichment Network is established to address these challenges and to help change the generation poverty trend. I am calling on all people to join this global initiative. Please, together we can change the world. Please visit www.mienglobal.org for more information. Thank you, Madam President.